Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead Man DZ's Kanji Study Sessions. We got 12 new vocabulary words from the JLPT N1 list today, and as always, if we see new kanji today, we're going to write them down 10 times, go over their readings, their meanings, and how to remember them based on the radicals that make up the kanji. If we see new words today, but they're made out of kanji we already know, we're just going to go over the meanings of the kanji and how they come together to make our new word. If you don't want to listen to me write these down as I say them out loud, head on over to YouTube and you can skip ahead to the explanations. And if you just want these word lists, head on over to Google Drive. Our first word of the day is tower, a tawa. Tawa is a tower. Tawa is a tower. Tawa. Tawa is a tower. A tawa. Tawa is a tower. Number two is meichu. Mei on the left side for fate or destiny, and chu on the right side for in the center or middle. Meichu is to hit or hitting the mark on something like an enemy in a video game, for example. Meichu is the destiny's center, aka you hit the center of your mark, of your what you were aiming at. Meichu is hit or hitting the mark. Meichu is hit or hitting the mark. Meichu des. Literal definition doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for this one, so I don't think I'm going to translate it that way. Meichu is hitting the mark. Meichu des is hitting the mark. Meichu. Meichu des. Number three is an ichi gen. Ichi on the left side for one or first in this case, and gen on the right side for look. Your ichi gen, or your first look at something, is your first visit to an inn, a restaurant, or somewhere of the like without an introduction. Ichi gen is a first visit to an inn or to a place specifically. Literally translated, it just means your first look at something, but colloquially it's used as specifically your first visit to a restaurant or an inn. Ichigen is your first visit to some restaurant or inn novel to you. Ichigen. Number four is nigami. Nigate no niga. 他に苦いの苦 plus meat on the right side is taste. So niga on the left side for bitter and meat on the right side for taste. This is a bitterness or a bitter taste. Nigami is a bitterness or bitter taste. This is a literal translation. Thank goodness. Nigami is a bitter taste. 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 Number five is a ki-han. Ki on the left side for a rut or a track, and han on the right side for a pattern or model. So this is literally translated a track model, i.e. something that other models can follow on. A model, standard, pattern, or an example is a ki-han. Ki on the left side for a track, and han on the right side for a pattern or a model. Ki-han is a modern pattern or norm. Kihan desu is a model, pattern, or an example. Kihan is a model, pattern, or an example with the track pattern. Kihan. Kihan is a track pattern or example. Kihan. Kihan desu. Kihan. Kihan. Number 6 is a kissa. Kissa is either the noun for tea drinking itself or for the tea house or cafe. You already know, we've already learned tea house and a cafe is a kissa ten, literally a store for tea drinking. And kissa just literally means tea drinking or tea consumption. But it can mean the tea house or the cafe as well. Kissa is tea drinking or tea house and cafe with, I think, consume on the left and tea on the right. Yes, kissa is tea drinking or the consumption of tea. Kissa is a tea house or the consumption of tea. Kissa. Kissa is a tea house, but literally translated just tea drinking in general. Kissa. A tea house or a cafe. Kissa desu. Kissa. Kissa is tea drinking or a cafe. Kissa desu. Kissa desu. Kissa. Number 7 is tadoru. Tadoru is our verb for following a road or pursuing a course. Tadoru. Tadoru is to follow a course or to proceed along a path. Tadoru. Tadoru. No kanji to remember here. Just remember the sounds. Tadoru is to follow a road, pursue a course. Tadoru. Number 8 is a kotsu. Kotsu is a knack, a skill, literally translated a bone or a skeleton, kind of the bones of the thing. That's kind of what they mean by knack or skill. Do you have the bones of whatever you're practicing or studying? It can also mean the ashes, not aches, ashes or cremated remains of someone. That means down to their nubbins, down to the thing that makes them essentially their essential thing. Kotsu is the skill or knack of something, literally translated the bones. Do you have the bones of it? Kotsu is a knack, a skill, or know the ropes. Kotsu. Kotsu desu. Kotsu. Number 9 is kaku kazoku. Kaku on the left side for nuclear, or kind of the center or nucleus of a kernel, and kazoku on the right side. I think it means literally translated the family garden, or the house family. Kaku kazoku. At any rate, a kazoku, your kazoku on the right side is literally your family, and kaku on the left side is the nuclear. So this is literally translated a nuclear family, meaning you and your siblings and your parents. Kaku kazoku is a nuclear family. Kaku kazoku is a nuclear family. Kaku kazoku is a nuclear family. Kaku kazoku is one's nuclear family. Kaku kazoku. Kaku kazoku is a nuclear family. Kaku kazoku. Kaku kazoku is literally translated a nuclear family. Kaku kazoku. Kaku kazoku is a nuclear family. Number 10 is ka ro. Ro on the right side for labor, and ka on the left side for excess. So this is excess labor or overwork and strain. Karo is overwork. That's a pretty literal translation as well. Karo is overwork or excessive work. Karo is overwork or strain. Karo. Karo is overwork or strain. Karo is overwork or strain. Number 11 is tori atsukau. Atsukau on the right side is to deal with, and tori on the left side is to take. So to take and to deal with is pretty much the same meaning as to deal with. To handle or operate something, or to deal with, or to manage. Atsukau, I think, also means operating or handling a machinery, yeah. Tori atsukau is to handle, operate, or deal with and manage. Tori atsukau. Tori atsukau is to deal with, manage, or operate. Tori atsukau. Pretty much the same meaning as atsukau itself. Tori atsukau is to deal with, manage, or operate. Tori atsukau. Tori atsukau is to deal with or manage. And finally, number 12 is gessori. Gessori is our new adverb for being disheartened while doing something, or disappointed, or looking emaciated. Gessori is disappointed or looking thin. Gessori. And remember, it's an adverb. So you're doing something disappointedly, or doing something while looking emaciated. Gessori is to do something while looking emaciated or disappointed. Gessori. Let's go back to the top. Make sure we put all these into our little brain pan, where eventually the memorizations will form. Make sure you are making flashcards of these and you're immersing yourself in Japanese in some way every day. Our first word was a tower with tawa. A tawa is a tower. Hitting or hitting the mark is meichu. Mei on the left side for fate or destiny, and chu on the right side for the center. First visit to an inn is your ichigen, or your first look at that inn or restaurant. A bitterness or a bitter taste is a nigami. Niga on the left side for bitter, and ni on the left side for taste. Nigami is a bitter taste. A model, standard, pattern, or example is a kihan. Ki on the left side for a track or a rut on which to follow said example, and han on the left side for a pattern or model. Kihan is a pattern, model, or example. Tea drinking, literally translated, is kissa. Kitsu on the left side for consumption, and cha or sa on the left side for tea. Kissa is drinking tea, or the cafe in which you drink tea. To follow a road or to pursue a course is tadoru. Tadoru, new kanji to remember, though it's a moving mountain if you've seen the kanji. Next, the knack or the bones or skeletons of some activity are the kotsu. Kotsu is just one of our, I think it's the kunyomi for bones. Next, we had a nuclear family with a kaku kazoku. Kaku on the left side for a nucleus or a kernel, and kazoku on the left side for a family. Kazoku. Kaku kazoku is a nuclear family. Overwork or strain is karo. Ka on the left side for overly or excessive, and ro on the right side for work. Karo. To handle, to operate, or to deal with and manage something is toriatsukau, which is pretty similar to the meaning of just atsukau itself, but tori on the left side to take, and atsukau on the right side to deal with or operate. Toriatsukau is to handle or manage. And finally, to be disheartened or disappointed while doing something, this is an adverb, is gessori. Gessori ni hono yonda. He read his book looking dejected. Thanks for watching today, everybody. I hope you had a good Monday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Domo. Arigatou gozaimashita.
That shouldn't be. You know when it's all said and done, you're my baby.